Are you looking for sports? Are you looking for live TV? Are you looking for an app that'll replace the majority of these applications? Number one, it's on fire. We got Sports X. We can try the next one, Live, Flicks. Follow along, and I'll show you how to get an application for your Amazon Fire TV stick. You won't need these ones anymore. Downloader works just like a web browser. We could type in https:// ledbytheunknown.com, or I have a short code for you. We can just type it in here. Brings up a keyboard. 5, 4, 6, 8, 3, 5. And then come down and click go. I'm Lee. I'm here for all your Amazon Fire TV stick tips and tricks and how-tos for all your needs and all your wants. So in order to get applications for sports on our Amazon Fire TV stick, follow along. This is how I do it. Highlight, find, select down, and in search, we're going to type in DOWN for downloader. Downloader usually comes up pretty quick. You may need to type the whole word. So highlight downloader, and it brings up this orange icon, and we can click on it. Downloader gives us the ability to sideload applications onto our Fire Stick that aren't from the Amazon App Store. So here, it'll say get, so get, download, and install it. While we're waiting here, when you're done this video, please share this with a friend. Trust me, it helps out. And I know everyone you know who likes sports wants to watch this video on how to get these awesome apps. Before we open up Downloader, click the home screen. We head all the way to the very end to our settings icon. Mine's the little race car driver there. And we just pull down on our remote. And we want to highlight Fire TV or My Fire TV. Older versions may say My Device, or it may say 4K or something different. And it might be down on the bottom somewhere. So highlight it and click on My Fire TV. Now, I have developer options here listed in this column. You may not. That's okay. I'll get it on there for you. Highlight About, select on it. Now here, mine says Fire TV Stick. Yours may say 4K or something different. Use your remote, select button about 7 to 10 times. And then down at the bottom, it'll say congratulations or no more needed. You are now a developer. While we're in this section, we might as well make sure our device is up to date. Some applications won't work on older software, some might, just an FYI. So check up to date. Mine's been up to date since Monday. We're good to go. Now, if you don't want to update your device, that is totally okay. Just, I want to let you know that some apps might not work. So if you're like, hey, why does this app not work? Maybe you're not updated. Just to let you know. So we can back out, and here now, developer options is listed. Highlight developer options, click on it. Here, we can turn ADB debugging on, and then highlight install unknown apps, select it, and find downloader. We can turn downloader on. Downloader is now enabled to sideload applications onto the device with this on. I'm going to turn it off so I can show you a second way we can turn this on without even really needing to look for it. So it is now currently off. So let's head to the home screen and find downloader. We'll go all the way to the 3 squares plus sign. It's our apps and games section. The last application that we download on our device does get sent down to the very bottom here. So we can highlight downloader. We can actually use our 3-line button on our remote, and it pops up this menu here. Move to front, more info, offload, uninstall, move up top. So we move to front. It puts it way up here in the front, which this line here is our shortcuts menu. So when we go to our home screen, we now have it on front and center for us to get easy access to, because I'm sure there's more than one app you're going to want out of this. Highlight downloader. Let's open it up. Downloader does need permissions to access photos, media, and files on our device. Say allow. Here's a quick start guide. We can click OK. Now, downloader works just like a web browser. We could type in https:/ //ledbytheunknown.com, or I have a short code for you. We can just type it in here. Brings up a keyboard. 5, 4, 6, 8, 3, 5. And then come down and click go. So this short code takes us right to the Led by the Unknown website with this 5-second redirect. Please, guys, share this with a friend. I know everyone wants to watch the latest sports on their device this weekend. Our web page came up. We can hit the 3-line button on our remote, add this page to our favorites. We can say save. And now over here, we have a shortcut or a bookmark in our favorites. To get to here, we no longer have to type in the short code or the whole URL. Now, I always suggest get yourself a nice reliable VPN to safeguard your online security. It'll hide your IP address. It can geolocate your location to get to those prime spots that may have main events or other events that you want to watch. Just take out your phone, scan this QR code, and get yourself up to 80% off on IP Vanish. While we're in here, guys, our remote works like a mouse, kind of. We got our little red circle. We can go down, we can go up, we can go right, we can go left. That's the drift. So this is the download section, this first page. If this page doesn't for some reason pop up, you can just go over to the 3-line button over there and come down, highlight downloads, and click on it. We're good to go. This goes to our downloads page where we have some tutorials, some videos, how-tos, some videos for what stuff's like. Please check it all out. We're going to come down because we're looking for sports, right? We want the latest and greatest in sports. We want to watch it live and now. Let's head down to the sports section. So stream live sports. 3 great applications. Actually, I think 4, maybe 5. Number 1, it's on fire. This app's full of stuff, has a great schedule of all the content that's playing, almost out to a week, like a daily one and further out. So we can just head down, we can highlight like the video, push play. Check out this. Enjoy. All right. So here we can get the latest version of SportsFire. Let it download to our device. Now remember how I said downloader needs to be turned on to allow it to install applications from unknown sources, and I turned it off? Well, this is the other way around for doing it. So all we need to do is just follow along the Firestick's prompts because it does it for us pretty much. So hit settings. Here our ADB debugging is on. Perfect. Install unknown apps. Select it. Highlight downloader and turn it on. Done. Piece of cake. Going back out once, back out twice, and it goes back to the installation section of this file. So we're going to install the file or install the application. The bottom right, click install. And we only have to do that the once. You don't have to check the settings anymore unless you decide to remove downloader and reinstall it, or maybe a fresh install or something. And then down, highlight done, and click done, because we need to now delete the installation file. We don't want the installation file wasting space on our device. So highlight it and delete it. Now, as you can tell, booted us out to the downloader main page. Now, who wrote down the shortcut? Or who hit the favorites? If you didn't, don't worry. If you did, just go continue on. So highlight in here the short code is 5468335, and we hit go. Now I'm pretty sure that first app is the only app you're ever going to want to really watch anymore for sports. But I have some other apps, and trust me, your friends want to know about this. Let them know. Share this with them. Send them a text message. Be like, yo, check out this video. Now here we're at the download section. Again, use our 3-line button on our remote. Add this page to our favorites. I already did. It's just going to come up to say that you've already done it. If you haven't, please do. I'm going to cancel that. So here, as you can tell, sometimes if it doesn't show up, don't worry. You can always go to the little 3-line button over there, select it, and then here we have downloads, highlight downloads, and it takes us to the download page. So let's go back to the sports live streaming applications. We got SportsX. Again, download the installation file, install. Down on the bottom right, it's going to ask us to click install. So click install, file installs. And once the file is done installing or has fully installed, we hit done in the bottom right. We're going to delete the installation file. Yes, delete the installation file. Now, we can try the next one, live. This one's got great apps, or this one's got great channels. You name it, they're in there, a lot of them. Here we can find the top one here, Amazon device or Android device, just to let you know. A few moments for it to download the file. Down on the bottom right, we're going to hit install. And once it's installed, it'll give us the option to click done. We'll highlight done, click it. And then delete the installation file, delete, confirm, we're good. We can back out one more. And what else? We have Fire, Sports, Stream, little sister, big brother to Fire, or to Sports one, but way more content. So here we can click the install, really small file, install, highlight done, click on it, delete the installation file, confirm the delete. Back out, back to the downloads page here. And there are more, but I got one app in the lives section here, Flicks. It'll cover everything, multiple channels, but it does movies and TV shows also. Check out the video in here. And here we can just highlight the first bubble to download the file. Takes a few minutes to get it, or a few seconds. Takes a few seconds for it to download. Stage. We click install on the bottom right. It installs the application. Down on the bottom right, highlight done. Delete the installation file. Confirm the delete. There's 4 or 5 apps there. 4 live TV and sports. Live sports, all for free, all on your Amazon Fire TV stick. Let's hit the home button and find out where these went.
Like I said earlier, online security is our utmost concern lately. I suggest you getting yourself a great reliable VPN. So highlight search and type in IPVAN for IP Vanish. Click on it, get it, download it, install it onto your device. Use the link in the description below or use that QR code to create your own personal login. Comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, and it's the price of less than a coffee a month. Let's open IP Vanish. Now, if we have a main event, or there's some sporting event that we would like to watch and want to get more or less upfront seats of it, we can find our area. In this case, in the bottom left, we can click on the little map icon, and we can find anywhere, pretty much in the world, to support our viewing activity. We got countries listed or cities listed. If there's a main event in Miami that we want to watch, head on over. Actually, I just read something's happening in Detroit. We can click on Detroit. We can favorite Detroit. Now it's starred. Now it'll end up here in this line. Detroit as our favorites bar. We can click on it and connect it to Detroit. And now all our online activity is secured to the closest server in Detroit to get great, reliable content. As you can tell, we're now located in Detroit. A couple things about IP Vanish that you may want to know. Down in the settings, we have the ability to automatically connect on startup. So if we have that enabled, as soon as our device is turned on, the VPN connects. We have the ability to split tunnel. So I'll explain here. If we have split tunneling turned on, click on Manage Apps, and up here, highlight User Apps. These are all the apps that are available for us to use on our Firestick. So here, say if you have Netflix. I currently have it on. I can turn it off or on. Netflix will not divert through the VPN to Miami or to Detroit or to wherever you have it located. It'll stay in the current country. I live in Canada, so if I want to watch Miami stuff, but I want to watch Netflix in Canada, it's a great option for us to keep it in Canada, just so no one goes squirrely and I don't get any kind of new content that I don't want to watch or different content. So we can always turn it off and direct it through Miami or United States or Europe or wherever, or I can leave it on and it'll stay in my home country, and it'll do the same for you. Then we have shortcuts, auto connect as soon as we turn on IP Vanish, like open up the app, boom, it'll automatically connect. And some other app or some other options, kill switch, which is what happens when, if for some reason IP Vanishes turns off, the kill switch will take over and cut all your online activity from your device. So it's a pretty harsh safety reason. Some people may want that. For what I do, I don't particularly need it. If it turns off, so be it. But I can turn it back on pretty easy, because usually you figure out pretty quickly whether or not my VPN's running or not. Let's head back to the home screen.
So remember where we found downloader? Well, same thing. We can go to the 3 squares plus sign. And here are the last files that we downloaded. And here are the last files that we downloaded, end up in our list. So we can use our 3-line button here, move it to the front. Let's go maybe flicks, move to the front. I'm going to do stream, move it, right? Then we can do the same with sports. Highlight it, move. Now we have all these applications on our Amazon Fire TV stick up front and center, so that for your enjoyment, sports and more sports. Trust me, share this with all your buddies, man. Like, unless you just want to have everyone at your house, because everyone's going to be at your house wanting to watch all the main events. Trust me, all the games, all this, that, and the other thing. All right. I'm Lee. I'm here for all your entertainment for Firestick needs, tips, tricks, and how-tos. All right, take care. Happy streaming. Peace.